A doctor needs to confess something to you. What they did years ago has been eating away at their conscience. Something was done to your body that you don't fully know about. A medical procedure or treatment that wasn't explained to you properly. This doctor can't carry this secret anymore. Their guilt has become too heavy. They need to tell you the truth before it's too late. This confession could change everything you thought you knew about your health. The answers you've been searching for are finally coming to light. You were part of something medical that you don't completely remember or understand. Maybe it was a procedure when you were younger. Perhaps a treatment that seemed routine at the time. Have you had unexplained health issues that doctors couldn't figure out? Strange symptoms that come and go without clear reasons? Test results that never quite made sense? These aren't random problems. They connect to what was done to you back then. The doctor who is confessing now was part of your medical care. They saw what happened. They participated in keeping certain information from you. Now as their own time grows short, they realize you deserve to know the truth. Your body has been trying to tell you something is wrong. The signs have been there all along. You just didn't have the full picture to understand them. This confession isn't just about the past. It affects your health right now and your future. What was done to you has consequences that are still playing out in your body today. Without knowing the truth, you can't make the right choices for your health going forward. The doctor's time is running out. They're facing their own mortality and cannot rest knowing they kept this from you. Their conscience demands they speak now while they still can. There was a cover-up. Medical records were altered, or information was deliberately left out. Important details about what happened to your body were hidden from you. Not knowing this truth puts your health at risk. You need this information to protect yourself, to make informed decisions, to finally understand why your body responds the way it does. Your health stands at a turning point. This confession will change everything you do moving forward, like this video. How to receive the full confession about your health. Doctor reveals they were part of a medical practice that wasn't fully disclosed to patients like you. What they did seemed standard at the time, but they now know it caused harm. You underwent a procedure or received a treatment that had side effects nobody told you about. The medical team knew there were risks, but those risks were downplayed or completely hidden from you. Other patients went through the same thing. Many of them experienced similar unexplained health problems afterward. The pattern was clear to the doctors, but they chose to stay silent. This doctor has carried the weight of this deception for years. Every day they thought about patients like you who deserved to know the truth. The guilt grew heavier with each passing year. The medical consequences of what was done are still affecting you. That unexplained fatigue you feel. Those digestive issues that come and go. The joint pain that no doctor can fully explain. These all connect to what happened. Information about your treatment was deliberately kept from your medical records. Details that would have helped other doctors understand your symptoms were erased or never written down in the first place. The doctor is coming forward now because they can't take this secret to the grave. They've seen too many patients suffer in silence, not knowing why their bodies don't work the way they should. You have a right to know what was done to your body. This information belongs to you. It was always meant to be yours, and keeping it hidden was wrong. The truth has been waiting all these years to finally reach. You type truth now to strengthen your connection to this. Important medical revelation. Your body carries physical evidence of what was done. The signs have been there all along, but you didn't know what to look for. You may have noticed unexplained scars or marks that don't match what you remember from the procedure. Areas of your body that feel different than they should. Sensations that come and go without any clear trigger. These are your body's way of showing you that something happened, something that wasn't fully explained to you. Blood tests over the years probably showed unusual results that doctors brushed aside. Levels that were slightly off, but nothing to worry about. Markers that suggested something your doctors couldn't quite explain. The medical documentation from that time period is incomplete. If you ever requested your full records, you likely found gaps, missing pages. Procedures noted without proper details. Consent forms that were vague or confusing. You've probably had dreams about medical settings, hospitals or doctor's offices appearing in your sleep. These aren't random. Your subconscious mind has been processing what your body knows, but your conscious mind doesn't fully understand. Other signs appeared in your daily life. You may have developed sensitivities or reactions that seem to come from nowhere. Food intolerances, environmental triggers, physical responses that other people don't experience. Your body has been communicating with you through these symptoms all along. The pain, the fatigue, the unexplained reactions. Each one is a message trying to tell you that something isn't right. The pattern of symptoms makes sense now. When you look back at your health timeline, you'll see how everything connects to that specific period when the procedure or treatment happened. Other patients who went through the same thing reported identical experiences, the same mysterious symptoms, the same dismissive responses from doctors, the same feeling that something was being hidden. If you wish to support the revelation of hidden medical truths, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each contribution supports the uncovering of medical information that patients deserve to know and honors your journey toward health truth. Type 777. Now to open yourself fully to the clarity about your medical truth. The doctor's own health is failing now. They don't have much time left to make this confession. Each day that passes makes it harder for them to speak. You need to know this information for your future health choices. What was done to you affects decisions you should make going forward. Medications you should avoid, treatments that might not work properly for you, tests you should request. There are treatment options you never knew existed, ways to address what was done to your body, therapies that could help reverse some of the damage or manage the ongoing effects. Your current doctors need to know this information. When you share what you learn from this confession, they'll finally understand your mysterious symptoms. They can adjust your care based on the complete picture. You should request specific medical records from that time period. Ask for documentation about the exact procedure. Get copies of any consent forms you signed. Request lab results and notes from the medical team. This affects more than just you. If you have children, there may be genetic implications they should know about. Family members might need to be aware of hereditary factors related to what was done. Your lifestyle choices should change based on this knowledge. Diet modifications that can help your body heal. Exercise routines that account for what happened. Sleep patterns that support your recovery. Watch for specific symptoms going forward. The doctor will reveal warning signs that mean you need immediate medical attention. Red flags that connect directly to what was done to you. Seek second opinions from specialists who understand cases like yours. Not all doctors are familiar with the specific procedure or treatment you received. Find experts who can provide proper care. Type 333 now to receive divine clarity about your medical truth and healing. The doctor reveals it was an experimental treatment that wasn't properly tested, or a procedure that was done differently than the standard method. Something that should have required special consent but didn't. The medical system at that time allowed shortcuts. Doctors had more freedom to make decisions without fully informing patients. The oversight that exists today wasn't in place back then. This doctor's participation haunts them now. They remember the exact moment they realized harm was being caused. The point when they understood patients were suffering because of what the medical team did. There were attempts to fix the situation quietly. Some patients were offered follow-up treatments without being told why. Others received medications meant to address the side effects without explanation of where those side effects came from. But there are limitations on what can be corrected now. Some damage became permanent. Some effects can only be managed, not reversed. This is why knowing the truth matters so much for your ongoing care. Other medical professionals knew what was happening. Nurses saw the patterns. Other doctors noticed the complications. But a culture of silence kept everyone from speaking up. There was an unspoken agreement to protect the reputation of the medical facility, to avoid lawsuits, to keep the medical establishment from facing consequences for what they did. Your medical rights were violated. You had the right to informed consent, the right to know exactly what was being done to your body and why, the right to understand the risks and alternatives. You deserve compensation for what you've endured, the pain, the confusion, the years of unexplained suffering. Justice means acknowledging what happened and making it right. Steps you can take now include consulting with patient advocacy groups, finding lawyers who specialize in medical malpractice, connecting with other patients who went through the same experience. If you wish to honor your journey toward medical truth and healing, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Each offering supports medical transparency and shows your commitment to uncovering the health information you deserve to know. Type $9.99 now to strengthen your connection to complete medical truth and healing. The moment of full confession is here. The doctor has prepared to reveal everything they know about what happened to you. Their emotional weight is overwhelming. Years of guilt and shame are finally being released. The burden of keeping this secret has taken a terrible toll on their own health and conscience. The final pieces of the medical puzzle are about to fall into place. Details about the specific technique used, names of medications or substances involved, the exact location and date when this happened. Your body already knows this truth on some level. That's why you've felt drawn to understanding your health mysteries, why certain medical discussions trigger strong reactions in you. As the truth emerges, you may feel physical sensations, tightness in your chest, a rush of recognition. Your body responding to finally having its experience validated and acknowledged. The doctor has gathered their courage to speak everything now. They've prepared documents that support their confession, records they kept privately, notes they made over the years, evidence that proves what they are revealing is real. There may be specific names involved, medical professionals who participated, pharmaceutical companies whose products were used, facilities where the procedures took place, dates that will help you connect this to your medical timeline. Medical terminology will be explained in plain language. You don't need a medical degree to understand what happened to your body. The doctor will make sure you comprehend every detail. You stand at the threshold of complete understanding. Years of confusion about your health are about to make perfect sense. The pieces you've been missing are finally being handed to you. This truth has been buried long enough. Your body has been waiting for this moment of recognition and validation. Type Amen right now to complete your reception of this medical confession and open yourself to healing. The confession has been delivered to you. The medical truth has crossed from the doctor's conscience into your awareness. What was hidden for so long has now been brought into the light. You may feel a flood of emotions right now. Anger at what was kept from you. Relief that your symptoms finally make sense. Sadness for the years you spent confused and suffering. Perhaps even gratitude that the truth has finally reached you. The doctor's burden has been lifted by speaking this truth. Their conscience can finally rest knowing they did the right thing by confessing to you. The medical knowledge they shared now belongs to you. It becomes part of your health story, your power, your ability to make informed choices. Type Amen to seal your commitment to medical truth and your healing journey forward.